what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Sport Karate Live on Point Fighter Live. I'm Alex Reyes, and today we have co-host Isabella Caracta with us. How's everybody doing? We're gonna be interviewing Justin Craig Johnson, which he was the winner of the Tournament of Champions, Marty Eubanks event back in March before the whole country pretty much got locked down. So that was like the one of the final tournaments. So it's gonna be good to interview him. He was the winner of the event. We're just gonna talk about sport karate. So yeah, that was like the final weekend, Isabella. Like it feels like ages now, right?
Yeah, definitely. And especially with like things starting to open up again, people are wondering when's the next tournament? Am I going to be going to the next tournament? So there's a lot of question out there, and we're all just trying to work through it because we want to get back on the mat.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Like the country's opening back up. There's tournaments popping up, and virtual tournaments have been going on. And the Battle of Atlanta is supposed to be the next big tournament. And I know down here in Florida, July 11, where there's a kick USA Sport Karate event that I'll be at as well. And I'll be at the Battle of Atlanta as well. But yeah, like it's a whole new world now. With like the virtual training. That's one of the positives that come out from this, like the
Definitely.
virtual training. And I know even with not just karate schools, but with like like I know you go to university, right? And they have
Mhm.
now they offer it. Before you had to be in campus, and now they offer it where you don't have to come back in the fall. You could just keep
Yeah.
doing it like that. That's pretty cool,
Yeah, and
right?
it's great because there's more people that you can touch with these virtual trainings. So you have people like watching the lives that wouldn't necessarily be able to go to a seminar, and so you get a whole bunch of new people in your audience.
Yeah, that's true. The reach is farther, and the same for karate school owners too. And we're gonna bring Justin on now, and he's a school owner as well. He's from Tennessee. You're in New Jersey, right? And I'm
Yeah.
from Miami. Let us know where you guys are watching from. All right, guys. Power. Thanks for tuning in. Give us a share as well. Okay. All right. Here we go. Hey, Justin. What's up? Can you hear us?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Hey, welcome to the show. And it's great to have you on the first time on the show, I believe, right?
Yes, sir. Appreciate you having me.
Yeah, man. Hey, so March, right? The Tournament of Champions with that felt like a while ago, but let's just recap from it. You've gone to the event before?
Yes, sir. I've been to the event a whole bunch. It's about an hour and a half, 2 hours from my house, so it's fairly close.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tennessee. No, and he does a great event. Like he reminds me so much of his dad, which his dad, Ken Eubanks, the Bluegrass Nationals, which is
Yes,
probably
sir.
one of the best events ever. People still talk about it, right? I don't know, Isabella, have you heard of the Bluegrass Nationals before?
Yeah, I have,
Yeah,
and it was before my time
it
when I
was before
started,
your
but
time.
the
Yeah,
name is always thrown around, so it's very popular.
yeah, yeah. And it, Marty's doing the same thing with the awards. He kind of runs everything really first class, like kind of how Ken did it, his dad. So it's good to see that legacy going. But you won the power ring, and then you also had students go, right? I saw that you had
Yes,
pictures
sir.
with students, and how did they do? They did pretty good.
I believe all but one got first in the fighting division, and we took second in team fights as well. So they did fairly well. Of course, there's always something we could do a little different, but they did good.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. And you were before all this happened, like you were really active too. Like I saw you at the Memphis Open, right? You had won the Pan American Games too in Texas, the
Yes, sir.
WKU, and then it was like kind of like a really, really active year, right?
It was. I mean, the Corona thing really threw a wrench in everybody's thing, but it was actually kind of good for me. I was injured. I broke my hand Friday night at Marty's event, so it actually
Ooh.
gave me some time off where I was able to heal up. So it was kind of a blessing in disguise because I probably would have still tried to fight regardless, broke or not. So
Yeah, wow. No, that's so a hand injury that you got hurt at the tournament. Um
yeah,
Wow, that's crazy. Now, going back to the whole coronavirus here in Tennessee, you're a school owner, and you just are you open already?
we are. We opened in May, like May 4th. I'm really not sure if we were supposed to open that early, but things had to get done so that the rent got covered. So we went ahead and opened up.
Yeah. So how about like the Zoom stuff? Did you do any of the Zoom classes or anything?
I didn't. I watched a lot of people's Zoom classes, and I did some Zoom classes of other people's. But as far as my school, we didn't really get into the Zoom thing too much.
Yeah. Isabella, if you got something for him, go
Yeah, I
ahead.
was wondering in terms of like virtual tournaments, did you or your students sort of partake in any of those, or are you really just itching to get back onto the real mat?
Oh, I'm itching to get back. I'm healed up. I'm ready to go. As far as most of my kids just fight, I've got a couple that'll do some forms and weapons, and I mean it's kind of hard to have a virtual tournament for fighting, so
Yeah.
we didn't get too much of an opportunity there.
What do you think your next tournament is going to be for you and your students?
I'm hoping battle as far as long as everything goes according to plan, it should be battle. If not, we'll be at Richard Osborne Jr.'s, the Ozark
Oh
Mountain
yeah.
Nationals. We'll be there for sure. We'll probably have myself and probably around 7 kids going to that tournament as well.
Mm.
Wow, man. Wow, that's great. Hey, so you didn't get into any of the virtual stuff at all, right? Like the virtual teaching or
I
anything?
I didn't get into any of the virtual teaching. I
Yeah.
took a lot of classes. I just
Hey,
off
now,
of Zoom, but
oh, you
I didn't
took a
do
lot of
anything.
classes. Yeah. Oh, so
I
you
did.
did. Yeah.
I tried to take as much advantage of all the great people who are out there training people over Zoom and Facebook. I try to take as much advantage of that as possible.
Hey, that's true because that's it. Kind of added something to even my page, right? We started doing the live workouts. Isabella she did a few. I think one of them got like 150,000 views and stuff, But that was really awesome, and I'm gonna continue doing it. I've been doing it weekly, at least once a week. So it kind of added to it. So it's kind of like I said, a new world and the positives. Like you could do, the reaches farther in the virtual tournaments as well. Now that's like a new thing that's gonna be here to stay, I think. But I know that they have some tournaments that they have fighting challenges too, where you do like a certain drill, so that's something cool to look into. I know that Ocean State's doing it. It's in July. I'm not sure if Amerikick is doing it. I think they may be doing it, but it's pretty cool too. Something because it's mainly forms and weapons, but if they could do like a fight drill, and
Okay.
then you have the judges and on speed and time. I think that's pretty cool. I want to check that out and get more into the rules of that stuff.
That would definitely be interesting to see. I know my kids would probably be all for doing that. They'll do anything that's competitive at all. So
Yeah. How
Yeah.
how has it been, as a school owner with precautions for COVID-19 in-person classes? What has that been like at your school?
it really hasn't been bad. May we didn't have everybody come back immediately, of course, so we had enough room on the mats to keep everybody kind of spaced out. We had the Germex in the front. The only thing, it was just time consuming cleaning, constantly
Mhm.
cleaning everything. Other than that, it really wasn't too bad for me down here. Uh, our governor wasn't really as strict. I know Kentucky's just now starting to open, and they're being super strict on how they're having to clean everything and how many hours and how many people. So we got really lucky down here being able to
Yeah.
open when we did and everything else.
No, yeah, and the cases probably aren't as high as some other places. That's the thing about it. Everything is so different everywhere. Like I remember being in Miami, and we're not even in phase one, and then I went to Siesta Key, and they're in phase two, and it looked like everything was normal. I felt like the Twilight Zone almost, But that's pretty
Yeah.
cool that it's like that there, So and how about your school? Was it affected much? Like, did you lose a lot of students, or most of them have come back? Or
I've got most of them back, and honestly, it kind of boosted us because baseball's canceled, soccer's canceled. So, and I'm in a small town, so there's not a whole lot of other things to do. So I'm actually growing from it.
Wow.
Wow, man. Yeah, that's great, man. It's things are going good for you then. It looks like, we're all building. But hey, so you're big into the, you're sponsored by Qatar, right? You're on a
Yes, sir.
competition team.
Yes,
And
sir.
how long have you been on that team for?
I just started on that team this year. I did their sponsored athlete last year with the belt, and then Gage got in touch with me this year when I was going to re up with the belt sponsorship, and asked if I was interested in being on like the actual competition team for him. So I was all for it.
That's cool, man. That's
Yes,
cool.
sir.
That's really awesome. And then you're also on the WKU USA team. You've been doing that for a while now, right?
I have. I actually started doing that when it was still WKA when it was in Orlando.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's great. And you know, I know Speedy, he's watching right now, right? You guys are teammates for the USA team, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And I know you guys even competed. I think you guys competed together against each other at
Yeah,
the
we
Memphis
fought in
Open.
Memphis.
And he comes to your school. I think I saw pictures of him in your school doing
Yeah, we
privates and a
actually
seminar or something.
Yeah, we had a kind of a big workout this past Saturday. We actually had 45 people on the floor training. You know, even with all the COVID stuff, I'm sure we would have had more had it not been this close to all the COVID things. But they had a great turnout, man. I'm still trying to recover from the work he put us through. I still can't really move too well. So,
Wow, wow, that's cool. So that was kind of like your first event, right? Sport karate type event,
yes, sir.
right? Wow, that's awesome. That's good. Isabella, you got anything else for him? I got a few questions. I'm talk a lot.
No, go ahead. Yeah, ask your questions, and I'm just
Okay. All right. Hey, so you said Battle of Atlanta is looking like the next event that you're going to. Are you planning that already? Where you got like your students? Are you gonna bring students with you?
Yes, sir. I've got about 7 kids that really travel and hit most of the tournaments. They'll definitely be at Battle. Even if I'm not there, they're probably still going to be there.
Wow, man, that's awesome. Hey, how about like, can you name some of them? Like, do you have like some up and comers that you see them being like really good in the? Do you have black belts already, or are there under belts?
I don't have black belts yet. I got some in the advanced division that are getting ready to start kind of transferring over into that one. I've got Gavin. He's 10, I believe. Real long, lanky. He's got a good leg. And then I've got either one or the other. I've got tall, lanky, big, and strong, or I've got really, really short. So I don't have too many medium fighters there, but I've got quite a few. I got Gavin, Tristan, um, White, and Connor, Jonas, and Asa. They're all kind of building their way up. I know a lot of them did privates with Sergio. They're young, they're hungry, and they want to learn all they can from anybody.
Man, that's awesome. That's great. You're great. You're an active fighter. You're building up, a great talent. Now, how old are you, by the way?
I will be 29 in a couple of days.
29. All right, so you're 29. You've been doing this for a while. Like, do you have set goals? Do you have any goals that you haven't accomplished or that you really want to get to there in the future of your career?
I've got a couple. I definitely want to win an overall at an ASCA event before
Yeah.
it cuts off to the older age group. I want to win it in the 18-year-old group. And as far as WKU, I think their divisions run all the way up through 45. I want a gold in each division.
Yeah.
18 to 35 to 45, 55 if they got it. If I can still do it, I want to be able to do it.
Yeah, those are good goals right there. And I guess, yeah, winning that NASCA overall somewhere, it's pretty big. Isabella's, of course, you know that too. You've been actively
yeah,
competing for
definitely.
years and years too. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
a
sure.
lot of the tournaments this season were either canceled or pushed back. So, what tournament are you really looking forward to on the NASCA circuit?
Right now, any of them. I'm
Anyway,
just ready to compete. I'm tired of sitting around. I'm ready to compete. Battle is definitely one of my favorite
yeah,
of
it's a gigantic
all of them.
fighting tournament. So much
It
good
is.
talent.
Yeah, for me, like I think I'm just gonna try to hit up all the. There's not many live tournaments. I'm gonna try to hit up even not the NASCAR Worlds. Like I know, like I said, USA Sport Karate in Florida. Then Ozark Mountain Nationals in Missouri. That's a good, nice event. That's in August. You got another event in August with Brian Pena in North Carolina. How about the U.S. Open? The U.S. Open in December. If that comes, if everything's cleared, really good. And that tournament's like coronavirus is gone, and that's cleared to go, and everything's really good. Man, that could be an awesome tournament, right? Disney in around Christmas time. It could kind of be almost like the start of the season, almost. Even though it's the end or the end finish the season. It could be pretty cool, right? Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think it'll be big in December.
Yeah, I think
I think it'll
because
be huge.
yeah, as opposed to it's crazy. Like right now, July 4th weekend is coming up, and it's not gonna happen. That's
Yeah.
crazy. And then battle was this is was would have been last weekend. I started seeing news pictures on the news feed, right? Like,
Yeah, the
so it's
memories,
crazy.
the
Yeah,
highlights.
memories. It's crazy to see these memories. I got one more question for you. With the injury, right? Did you take the whole time off, or did you work on anything or something new, or you just pretty much rested your whole body?
Um, a little bit of all. The first week after being injured, I kind of just took off. Of course, like all the Corona stuff was hitting, so it was really scattered. Anyways, I was trying to figure out what was going to go on with my business and all that. Then after that, I kind of started easing back into it, footwork, anything I could train without using that hand. And then once it kind of healed up, I probably started a little bit earlier than I should have, but we was going to test it out, see, make sure it worked. And it seems to be doing real good and holding up now. I mean, I'm still trying to take precautions, making sure I wrap it, making sure I kind of baby it a little bit when I'm not training, making sure I do all the post stuff correctly to keep it from re-injuring. But, I mean, it's really not that bad. It was a break, but it wasn't something that was just, drastic.
Yeah, no, that's great. That's good that you're pretty healthy and back. You're ready to go. Hey, thanks for joining us, man. Thanks for coming onto the show. It was great to have you. And
Appreciate you having me, sir.
I've been watching more videos of you and stuff. I've become a fan, and you're awesome, man. All right.
Appreciate it.
Cool. Hey, Isabella, thanks for joining us as well.
Yes.
A great co-host today. You did a great job. It makes my life easier as well. We're gonna be seeing Isabella more, helping me with pre-shows and post-shows. So I'm really excited about that.
And it's great to just see that karate schools like yours, Justin, are starting to really open, and hopefully soon states and schools will be able to follow suit as Corona starts to go away, hopefully.
Yeah, for sure. All right, guys, thanks to everybody for watching. Give us a share. Follow us on Instagram as well. We got a YouTube channel. This show is going to be on YouTube, so make sure you check that out, subscribe. All right, guys, have a great day. Power, baby. Woo!